Hi, I'm Yvonne Pren with Effective Church Communications, and this is a very exciting Canva tutorial because I'm going to show you how to sign up for a Canva account from the Effective Church Communications website. Now, you might be thinking, well, why would I want to do that? Well, the reason you want to do that is because I am just now launching a whole series of templates, free templates for you from the Effective Church Communications website, and you need Canva to be able to use them. So let's go into the Effective Church Communications website and I will show you how to sign up for Canva if you don't already have an account with them. This is going to be a really exciting way for you to be able to modify and use templates. Here we are on the Effective Church Communications website, www.effectivechurchcom.com, and here is my first set of free Canva templates for you. You can see images of all of the postcards. Now, how do you access them? How do you change them? How do you make them useful for you? All you do is you just need to go here to the little link below the images and click here. It says a template created by Yvonne Pren was shared with you. Start designing now. Now, to use the template, you just click right here. And if you already have an account, it will take you right into Canva. What do you do though if you don't have an account? You go into www.canva.com and you just click on either the sign up bar here or right here that says sign up for free. And you can either continue with a Google account or with email. Let's go ahead and continue with email. You follow the various prompts that they ask you for, entering your email, password, etc. And then it will take you to this page where it says accept all cookies. We'll go ahead and do that. Now, what are you using Canva for? It's very important that if you're a church, and I'm assuming many of you are, a church or a ministry, that you click the nonprofit or charity. You want to click that right away, and it will let you know how to get Canva Pro for free. You want to do that because I am going to assume that you have Canva Pro as we go through the different designs. So you want to just click on that, get started, and I'm not going to fill it out because I'm not a nonprofit ministry. I pay for my pro account every year, but it's to me it's worth every penny. It's $119 a year, but you want to just go ahead and get started applying for that. So once you do that, you're good to go, and you're good to just jump right into using Canva. Now I'm going to say skip for now. And I'm also going to skip the team thing for now, and ta-da! Here you are as a member of Canva. Now there are many things that I could demonstrate to you, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go back to the Effective Church Communications website and demonstrate for you some of the things that you can do with Canva using a template from Effective Church Communications, because that's why we're signing up for it in the first place. So let me jump back to the Effective Church Communications website and then we'll play around with Canva from there. Here we are back on the Effective Church Communications website, and one way or another, I'm trusting that you have a Canva account. Now, once you do that, it is super easy. All you do is you just click here, and it says a template created by Yvonne Pren was shared with you. Start designing now. When you click on the Use Template, with the magic of cookies on your computer and etc., it takes you right to the entire set of templates. Now, if you want to make sure they're all there, you can just go down to this little grid view down here, click on it, and it shows you all of the templates that you now have access to. Let me go to the first one and I will show you, partly for those of you who may be new to Canva, some of the ways that you can modify the template. So I'm going to just click on this, and I'm also going to hide that panel of additional templates because we just want to work on these right now. Now there are so many things you can do once you get into Canva, and again I have the Canva Pro account, and that's really important for a number of the things that I'm going to show you. First of all, looking at this particular postcard, maybe you want to modify some things on it. So I'm going to, for example, maybe I want to get rid of these little leaves. Anything you want to get rid of in Canva, you simply click on it, and then you can either backspace or go up to a little trash can that appears and just get rid of it. Here we'll get rid of these, and let's say we want to completely change a background. Anytime there's this purple outline on something, that means it's selected. So we have that selected, we click on it, and once again we can just delete it. Now maybe you want a very simple background. If you do, you go up to this colored box up here, and that shows you the background color, which in this case it's just white. You can click on it and you can pick any other color here. Another way you can also select a color for the background is you could go to this sidebar icon that says background. So let's click on that, and you could pick a different color if you wanted. Say maybe you wanted a light gold. That's kind of blah. Maybe you wanted something sparkly, and so you could get a glitter background, just whatever you might want to do. Now, I don't particularly care for a plain background for this postcard, so I'm going to again trash it, and now I'd like to put a different picture behind it. Now one of the great things, again let's get this out of the way, one of the great things about the Pro account with Canva is they include with it direct links to Pixabay and Pexels. Many of you probably already are familiar with these. They are stock image websites that you can download all sorts of things, get them for free, and just use them however you want to. What's really great is they're right here in Canva. You don't have to import the image, anything like that. Let's just go to Pixabay, and up at the top let's type in fall, enter, and look at all of the beautiful images that are available. Let's pick this one and see what it looks like. Now it will come into the site, and you can then just go to the little handles, stretch it out, and have it fit. Now I think that's really quite pretty. I think I'd like to change the color of the box in the back, so we click on it, and let's see what color we might want to make it. Now, one of the things that's really interesting is Canva will just automatically pull out the different colors that are in the photograph. It will also, see where it says see all? It will actually show you all of the colors in all of the templates that are in that set. It just does that immediately, and it's really quite nice. Let's just see how it would look if we did this particular color for that box. Now, the box was pulled forward, and if you want to move it behind the type, you just go up here to where it says position and then move it backwards. And here we have just really an almost entirely new design from what we had before with our postcard. Now, one of the things that I forgot to tell you is if you want to keep the original one, it would have been a good idea to make a copy of it. Since I didn't do that, you can download the templates again from the website, or let me just go down to the next one here. Let's do a few modifications on this one. It's always nice to duplicate the page, which you just click on that little plus sign, duplicate it, and here we have another one that we can play around with. Now I'm just going to show you a few other very quick little things that you can do in Canva. This is not a complete tutorial on how to use Canva, but I want to just give you an idea so you can jump in and start doing things with it. I'm also going to show you though, and this is very important, that I'll show you in just a minute, is how we then take these images and actually reproduce them for our church. So here I just want to show you something else that you can do if you want to modify the type. You select the type just like you would on any other program. Let's go up here and let's make it perhaps maybe a more standard sans serif type. You are invited to our fall festival, and maybe we want to put the name of our church here, so we might say at Grace Church. Now we want to move this, we just select this box, we want to move it up into our shaded area so it's easier to read. But in looking at that, the type is a little bit spread out. I don't really care for that. So what you can do, and this is one of the things I absolutely love about Canva, you can select all of it and then go up to this spacing icon, click on it, and you can either tighten up the letters, which we don't want to do, but here is the really neat thing that I use quite frequently, and that is the line spacing. I'm going to tighten that up, say like so, then let's just see, that's spaced much nicer. And we could just, go with it. We could change it around. We could change the image in the back, whatever we might want to do. Now, how do we take these images then and make them useful for us, for our church? Now you have actually two options. You can, of course, I skipped over this rather quickly, but you can modify the text, do whatever you want to do on this particular template to make it apply to your church. You just click on it and just do like you do on any other modification of text. But how do we get it printed out for our church? Well, you have two things that you can do. First of all, you can go up to print postcards. Now this takes you to the Canva printing system. Please remember, I don't get any affiliate marketing or any bonuses or anything like that from anything that I recommend to you. My ministry does not take any affiliate marketing or any advertising fees or anything like that. I'm showing you this because I love it. I've used it numerous times in our ministry to get postcards printed, to get business cards printed. Their system works really well. It's fast. They do high quality, and they send them to you in the prettiest little boxes. And anyway, I just really like it. But you can front and back sides, just whatever you want to have printed. You can get them printed in different sizes. They'll resize it for you. Let me show you some of the amounts and prices. I recently did one where I got 500 postcards front and back sided for a Bible study that we're doing on it. It's not a very big Bible study, but we want to grow. So I went ahead and I got 500. It has our schedule for the whole fall, and really didn't spend that much money for this, and it looks beautiful, full color. And I actually wanted it glossy, so I got it done glossy print. Just absolutely looks fantastic. But you just do that, get them printed out, and you're good to go. Now Canva is working on setting up some relationships with the local FedEx publishing and some of the office supply stores. I haven't done that personally. I'll let you know how it goes, because I'm sure I'll be getting some more things printed up with them in the not too far distant future. But what do you do if you don't want to print 500 postcards? You want to maybe just print 8, 12, whatever that you're going to hand out to people. You're a very small church. You wanted to do these up. You want them to look good. You've got a great color printer, whatever. You want to print them off on your own. Well, maybe you want to put them into Microsoft Publisher and do that. Well, here's what you do. You click on Share again, and then on this one, you do Download. And I like to do JPEG images, because once you download this, it's going to just download them in a zip file that you save, and with a JPEG they work fantastic for you to use either in Microsoft Publisher, or you can put them on the web. You can use them as images in whatever you want. They're resizable, really neat to use. So let's go ahead though and just download them, and it takes a minute or so for it to do its whatever it does. You save your file, then all you need to do is just go to it, click extract all, and you have your entire file of all of the different images that we created for you to use in online, print them out, whatever you want to do. Now I'm going to quickly jump into Microsoft Publisher and show you how you can then print them out in the church office. Here we are in Microsoft Publisher. Let's go for a new template, and we're going to do one of the built-in ones. Go down to postcards, click on that, click on the quarter page size, and we have our template for our postcard. All we need to do is insert a picture from our file. We click on our image and insert it into our postcard. Now, you might be thinking, what do I do about that white background? Now you can pull out your image all the way to the edges, but here's what I recommend from doing this many times in a smaller church, and when you're printing a limited number, you don't want to get rid of any of that, because what you want to do is when you go to print, you'll notice that it lays it out very nicely with the white border around each of the cards. And this way, if you're not the most accurate on cutting them apart with your paper cutter, you have this nice white background around all of the images, and you don't mess it up. So this is what I do: is I'll create the images in Canva, download them into Publisher, print them out on the printer, and you're good to go. Now let me jump back to the Effective Church Communications site before we leave this short tutorial, and I want you to notice that you actually don't have to download all of them from Canva, because I've already put them in a downloadable zip file for you. So if you don't want to modify anything, you just need something really quick, you want to grab it and go, just download the JPEGs onto Publisher or put them on your website. Use them however you want to. I hope you're as excited about this as I am, and look forward to many more templates from Effective Church Communications that you can either modify or use as is in Canva. Just as a reminder, for more strategy, resources, and links to free templates, go to www.effectivechurchcom.com. And now may the Lord give you strength, joy, and peace as you serve Him today in church communications.